trainings a lot, and you've probably heard this so many times. We have about 75 people on this call, but how many times have you heard you need to write down your goal? Right? Abdullah comes on a call, Mandeep comes on, let's say David comes on, Takir comes on, and they mention, okay, you need to write down your goal, right? But the crazy thing is, maybe a lot of us in this call, we still haven't even wrote down pen and paper our own goal, right? For me personally, you know what? I used to hear so many things from events, right? From the trainings, the Zoom calls. I used to hear it so much, and it clicked with me about a year and a half into business that, you know what? I've been told all of this stuff, but I've heard it so many times that it's gone over my head. So this part, look, this part right here, a lot of us were missing, right? We don't have a goal. If you look at it, the most successful people in this business, whether it's trading or building a business, they know exactly where they're going, right? A goal is something you're focused on. A goal is something which you're excited about. A goal is something, it's like a target. It's a target. Let's say today, right? Let's say today, if you're not a Platinum 1000, let's define Platinum 1000 as success. Let's call that success today. If you're already Platinum 1000, put it up to whatever your goal is, Platinum 2000, 5000, Chairman 10, whatever it is. But understand, look, with a goal, everything in this business starts off with a desire, a hunger to do more, right? We can't create that desire inside you. We can't create that hunger inside you. That's exactly what Abdullah said to when I sat down with him. He said, you know what? I can't create the hunger in anyone. But what I can do, I can show them a way. I can put them in the right environment, right? So desire must come from you. And there's a book, I remember one of my first books I read. It's called Think and Grow Rich, right? Maybe a lot of you have actually read that. And he says the first step to success is having a burning desire, right? Having a burning desire. Now, you're probably wondering, Jay, sounds great, but how can I create a burning desire? And you've got to understand, look, you can create this through your five senses. Ask yourself today, what are you thinking daily, right? If you're thinking, okay, this business isn't going to work, this person left, I lost this trade, this happened, right? If you're constantly thinking these things and saying these things, guess what? You're just going to end up getting more of that, right? And it sounds frustrating because I remember when I was struggling at one point, I used to go up to my mentors and say, you know what? This isn't working, that isn't working. But I realized it wasn't working because of what I was saying. It wasn't working because that's what I was actually thinking. That's what I was feeling, right? So number one, before you hit Platinum 1000, you've got to see yourself as a Platinum 1000, right? How can you do that? I tell all my team, have a goal card. Have a goal card, not just writing, have that as drain in your wallet. But what I recommend is pictures, right? What excites me is pictures. Have a picture. Have you really pictured yourself as a Platinum 1000? Have you asked your mentor to make you a picture of you being a Platinum 1000 on a flyer, right? I remember when I was hitting Chairman 10, what I did in my whole room, bathroom, bedroom, everywhere in the car, I had a picture of my Chairman 10 flyer everywhere, right? What that did, that kept me focused. Sometimes we're not focused because our goal is out of sight, right? And when it's out of our sight, it's out of our mind as well. So understand, you've got to have a pictures. You've got to have a goal card written down as well. And look what Bob Proctor says. Look, I'm so happy and grateful now. What does that mean? That means that you need to be happy and grateful now, not when you get there, right? Some of us in this call, we're saying, okay, when I hit Platinum 1000, then I'm going to celebrate, right? Just like Mandeep was mentioning, you've got to celebrate someone else's success before you get there. You've got to celebrate it as if it's your success, right? If someone goes Platinum 1000, you shouldn't be jealous or annoyed or upset. You should really be excited. Right? I remember when, for example, Kaida, right, phenomenal Chairman 10. I remember when he hit Chairman 10, straight away I called him. I was excited because you know what? He actually showed what is possible, right? This is what it's about. You need to celebrate everyone's success. So have your goal number one. Now, in terms of a business, look, we have a three-legged structure in this business. We've got 3 lines to build, and you need 12, 12, 6. You need 30 customers in this business to be a Platinum 1000. This is with a Platinum packs, right? If you, let's say you enroll everyone in Elite packs, I believe it's around 22 people. But let's say, okay, we're in just enrolling Platinum packs. What you need to do is in the next 1 month, you need to commit to enrolling 12 to 15 direct customers, right? 12 to 15 people under your own link. You're not giving it to anyone else. You're putting directly under your link, right? That's what you're going to do. And what we're going to do, you need to help these people develop into Platinum 150s. Not everyone, bear in mind, not everyone wants to become a leader. Not everyone wants to build a business. About 3 to 4 of them you'll find out of these 12 to 15 would want to go Platinum 150, right? Now, this sounds great, but how can you get these people? How can you enroll people? How can you build a business from this? And it all starts off with a list, right? It all starts off with a list. When you join the business, did you write a list of 5 people, 10 people, 20 people? Maybe you haven't even written a list right now. What I recommend today, let's say today is day 1 in the business. I need you to get a piece of paper, A4 piece of paper, and write down a list of 100 plus individuals, 100 plus people. Now, these are people that are, who's, influential, who's ambitious, who's competitive, right? You can see right here, you can take a screenshot of it, who's sharp, who's money motivated, right? Who's hungry, who's teachable and coachable, and most importantly, who's financially also able to get started, right? Do this in the next 24 hours, write this down. Where can you find these contacts? I guarantee if every single one of you go into your contact list on your phone, you're gonna have at least probably about 100 contacts on your phone, at least about 50 contacts on your phone. That is where you can find people, right? Now, once you've wrote down a list, you need to learn how to invite. You need to learn how to invite someone to a presentation. This is a part which a lot of people make a mistake. Now, there's different ways of invites. I'll just share with you one method I use, which I've learned off Chairman 750, Matt Rosa, and he talks about 4 steps, right? Number 1, you've got to be in a hurry. People respect people's time when they're in a hurry. Number 2, add value, compliment them, right? When someone compliments you, how do you feel? You feel good, right? Number 3, clear their schedule. Number 4, take it away from them. When I invite people, I don't explain what Forex is. I don't explain what network marketing is. I don't let them ask me questions. Why? Because number 1, I'm busy, right? This is a posture you've got to have. Even if you're not busy, you've got to, number 1, be in a hurry. Number 2, like I said, when you're complimenting them, let's say it's one of your best friends from high school, one of your best friends from university, and maybe they were really good at business, compliment them. Say, you know what, I remember back in university, you are someone that was like really good in business. What's your plan at 8 p.m. today? Can you see I'm clearing their schedule? I'm making sure, I'm not asking them, okay, when are you free? Because most people, they say, okay, I'm not free, I'm busy today. Ask for a time and finally take it away, meaning you're going to hang up the phone. 30 seconds is an invite. Now, where are you going to invite them to? There's 3 places, right? Right now, we can't really do events in a lot of countries. Right here in UK, we're going back into lockdown. But anyway, in Zoom calls, you can do one-to-one Zoom calls, right? You can do one-to-one meetings now, right? And when you're starting a business, let's say you're not Platinum 150 yet. What I recommend is call your mentor to go and do the meeting with you, right? Leverage the success of other people to come down. I want to show you an example. Did you see how Mandy brought me onto a call? Did you guys see how we edify people on these calls? Right? This is what you call edification. And the thing is, I remember when I first started a business, probably my first prospect, I remember putting it in front of my mentor at that time. And I said, okay, this is so-and-so, my mentor. Yeah, he's doing Forex. And my prospect was looking at my mentor at that time, thinking, who the hell is this guy? Right? Maybe some of your prospects, when you introduce them to, one of your mentors, they're probably sitting there thinking, who on earth is this person? This is why you've got to learn how to edify. If you learn this one thing, your business will completely change, right? Edification isn't for the ego or to make someone else feel good. It's not for that. Edification is to present someone properly, right? Let's say if I'm bringing Mandeep into a call or to a one-to-one meeting, I'm not going to just say, okay, this is Mandeep, she does Forex, so-and-so. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say, this is Mandeep. She's very, very busy, but she's a highly successful woman. She's running a massive woman empowerment team globally, helping hundreds of people all across the world. And you know what? I managed to find some of her time, and she's going to be here sharing, exactly how this business works. Something like that. That's how you edify. And I always tell people, if you don't edify, the presentation is pointless. Right? Edification will make the presentation so much more effective. Now, after you've edified someone, the next step is to show the plan, right? I remember on the call we had with Ivan Tapia, I think about 2 months ago, right? He said even till today, he's averaging 3 direct presentations daily, right? So, if we want to get to his level, we need to do exactly what he's doing. But once again, if you're here to hit Platinum 1000, right, what we should be doing minimum is you need to learn how to present the business. I remember the first time that I was even told to do a presentation on a Zoom, right? Mandeep, Rajan, people that started off early stages, I was very nervous to even come on a Zoom. And, you may be as well, but understand that you're not going to be great the first few times, right? Let's say you say, 5.3 trillion, and maybe you make a mistake and you say 10.3 trillion, right? Your prospect's not really going to know, right? This is why you can make these sort of mistakes when you're starting out. Listen, right? When you're presenting, listen to a person. Don't just be talking all the time, right? Listen to what your prospect's actually saying or feeling. Presentation, maximum 30 minutes, just like you saw. Once again, the people doing it 7 p.m. every day. If I was you guys, I would plug on, learn exactly how they're doing it. You'll see every single one of them does maximum 30-minute presentation. And how many times a week should you be showing a plan? It should be 5 to 6 days a week, right? 5 to 6 days a week. Maybe you can take one day off, but make sure every day you at least have one meeting there. Now, launch, right? How many of you have joined a business and you enrolled someone and you're so excited, right? You're so excited and you think your work is over? Because I remember the first time I enrolled someone, I was over the moon. I thought, you know what, that's a hard work done, and on to the next person. It doesn't work like that. Understand that the launch is where the business really starts. The launch is where the work really starts. So when someone joins a business, right, their excitement is up here. Maybe some of you on this call, you joined the business today and your excitement is all the way up here. Now, imagine if someone doesn't set you up. They don't set up your IC markets. They don't set up all the different things. Your excitement is going to go from here, slowly every day down to here because you're getting lost. This is why it's very important that the customers we bring in, the students we bring in, they're launched within the first day pretty much, straight away, right? Do you want to start a business or do you want to launch a business? Eric Worre, one of the network marketing gurus, you can say, he says this, it's very important. Look, amateurs, they start a business. They pay the, £200. They get started, they go slowly, but understand that the professionals, the most successful people in this industry, they launch a business, right? A good example, when Abdullah first started, right, he hit Chairman 10 in 2 months. I believe in about 2 months. If he had just started it and took it casually, he wouldn't really have got Chairman 10 that quickly. But what he did, he went crazy. He launched a business and he's launching people at the same time. So this part is very, very important. Now, once you've launched someone, next step, you need to follow up with your customers, right? Let's say John on the call here today, let's say he starts a business, right? I've launched him, I've set everything up. Now, the next day, what I need to do, I need to call John and I say, hey, John, how's it going? Have you watched the videos yet? Have you started going through the academy yet? Right? Did you take the trade ideas signal that we took, right? Are you attending a Zoom call today, right? You've got to make sure that you follow up with your customers. This is how you retain customers, by continuously following up with them. Now, I know this is a bit small, but personal development. If there's one thing you take away from this, it will be to do these 2-3 things I'm going to share with you on this slide. And personal development is something that is crazy. When you apply it, you're going to see everything in your life change, right? Someone told me once that your income will never exceed how much you've grown personally, right? So you've got to ask yourself, how many books are you reading yearly? How many audios are you listening to daily, right? What sort of people are you around daily? What sort of events are you attending daily, weekly, etc.? Right? Just today we had the Tony Robbins event, right? Some of us in this call, we bought it, we were listening to it, right? These are investments you have in yourself. So personal development, there's 2 audios I'm going to give you. 2 audios, and I'll expand on it a bit, but you can find these on SoundCloud. The first audio is The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. Now, once again, a lot of us, we've heard this before, but have we listened to it yet? Have we listened to it over and over and over again? Because in this audio, it's 30 minutes long, but trust me, it's powerful. He says one thing, he says, you become what you think about. And I'll give you an example. If you're looking at the laptop in front of you, if you're looking at, the phone in front of you, ask yourself, how was that created? Right? How was that made? Did that just fall onto this planet out of nowhere? It doesn't work like that. Someone had to first see how that laptop would look, how that phone would look before it ever showed up in reality. Same with its business. You've got to see yourself as a Platinum 1000. You've got to see yourself as a Chairman 10 before you get there. That's probably the most important part about everything, right? Because if you don't see yourself there, it's most likely not going to happen. This is why when you listen to these audios, it's going to make you understand this information much, much more. Second audio, David Imnite, Conceive, Believe, Achieve, right? This audio he wrote a couple years back, but David Imnite is someone who's, Chairman 750, one of the highest earners in the whole of network marketing, helping hundreds of thousands of people all around the world. This guy, he's made an audio, 2 hours long. The first audio is about the skills. So he's going to teach you how to invite, how to become a better leader, how to become a better person, how to, develop your leadership. And he's also going to teach you the spiritual side of success. These are two audios you don't just listen to once. You don't listen to once. Why? Bob Proctor says one thing. I remember watching one of his videos, right? Someone asked him, why do you listen to the same stuff over and over and over again? And he said one thing. He said, when you're listening to something, your mind goes off on a thought, right? Let's say I'm talking to you. Maybe your mind's already gone off on thinking of maybe what I was talking about, and you miss all that information in between. This is why when you listen to something over and over and over again, sometimes you hear things or you listen to things that you never heard before, or maybe you hear from a different perspective. That's why personal development is a must, whether you're here for building or trading. Now, first, last few slides, build international, right? My mentor told me that, local business, national business will build you maybe a living, but international business will build you a fortune, right? So international business, if that's going to give me a fortune, we should think, okay, where can we expand? If you're in UK, can you expand in Sweden, Norway, or USA, or Canada, or across Africa, or Australia? There's so many different countries. This business is in 120 countries. Imagine, through the power of social media, you can find people through your warm list, right? Maybe let's say, once again, a John on the call again, right? John probably knows people that are in Australia. If he doesn't, maybe one of his friends do. This is what you call taprooting. People through people, you're going to find people that are in different countries. And once you start to build your business internationally, that's when you're going to really see things explode on a bigger scale. Post your activity daily, right? I know this can be tough to do at some times for you, even though it's tough for me sometimes, but when you're doing meetings, just remember to post, quick photo, quick video, quick selfie. Why? Because your team won't do what you say, right? Your team won't do what you say. They'll do what they see you do, right? What this does, it creates excitement. It shows you an example, right? Leadership is all about leading by example. It's not really about telling people, do this, do that. You need to show people what you're doing. You need to lead by example by posting your activity daily. Now, build your relationship, right? A customer will leave you, but a friend will never leave you, right? A customer will leave you, but a friend will never leave you, right? That means, you've got to build your relationship with your whole team, right? I have lots of friends in my own business. I have lots of friends that I hang out with, I talk to, not just about business. This is what it's about. You need to build a relationship with your team. And if you look at it, traditional business, bars, clubs, or whatever it is, what they need to start, they need money. They need capital to start. In network marketing, we need people. So you need to become a people's person. You need to get good at talking to people. You need to get good at building relationships with people. Now, duplication. Look, you getting to Platinum 1000, I'll be very honest. It's going to be, I'd say, about 80% you being the driving force of your business, right? But you're going to get to a stage where maybe you're going to feel like you're doing all the work. And if you feel like that today, reason is there's not enough duplication. So duplication is where you're not the only person in the business showing the plan, doing the trainings, doing trading, doing this and that. You're not the only person. What you've done, you've created leaders in your business. Like I said, for Platinum 1000, 4 Platinum 150s, right? You need to teach them what you're doing. You need to teach them how to invite, how to prospect, how to launch people, how to do all these different things. This is duplication. And, business is all about leverage, right? Look at the biggest business, let's say Amazon, right? Do you know how many staff members they have? They have thousands across the world, right? So imagine they've got other people working for them, other people's time they're leveraging and working with. In this business, very similar. You can leverage other people's time as well, alongside your working as well. You're building yourself, right? You're leading by example as well. So duplication is very, very important. And finally, look, make a decision. We have, I don't know how much exactly, but literally about 2 months left of this year. 2 months left of this year. Have you decided where you're going to be at the start of the year, right? At the start of next year, right? Ask yourself, when you first started this year, what were your goals? Was your goal to hit Chairman 10, Platinum 1000, make X amount in trading, whatever it was? And ask yourself, are you anywhere near that today? If you're not, what you need to do, you need to take your activity up another level, right? You need to take your belief system up another level. You need to start to be around the right people, right? And most importantly, apply what we teach you. Like I said, look, in my journey, I heard this so many times. I heard, have a goal card. I had, do this, do that, right? Read this book. But a lot of times I heard it, I didn't apply it. And this is one of the reasons why maybe some people get stuck. So what I recommend, really listen to this information, learn it, apply it, and you're going to really see a massive, massive difference in your business and trading, especially. So once again, this is it from me, guys. Mandy, I'm going to pass it back to you and you can close up the call. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant. Jay, that was absolutely phenomenal. So can we please have some fire emojis, some triple ones, triple twos, triple threes, you name it. What a phenomenal call Mr. Jay Parmar has delivered for us today. That was truly, 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 truly awesome. I've been sitting here taking notes myself because you know what? We've all got to remain humble enough to learn. It doesn't matter about anybody's age or background or whatever it is. Listen, he has got the results that a lot of us desire. Mr. Jay Parmar, just at 20 years old. So I really hope that you've all enjoyed that. You've taken a lot of notes. He's actually the same individual that also does the launch and orientation calls on a Saturday. So tomorrow, for those of you that are new onto this platform, we have our launch and orientation call every Saturday, 8 o'clock UK time in the evening with Mr. Jay Parmar. So he walks and talks on new customers through how to get started in this amazing business. But honestly, Jay, we really, really appreciate you. I mean, I absolutely love the way you come across, your confidence, your charisma. I can see that you've really, really grown from when you first started to now. And we're really, really proud and privileged to be part of your leadership. So thank you once again. So ladies and gents, that is our Friday Fire Up call done. And look at that, he's finished right on time as well. So thank you very much for your time. Wishing you a wonderful evening. For the ladies on the call, I will see you in exactly 25 minutes for the Women Empowerment call. And I will see you all very, very soon. Thank you. Take care and good night. Thank you.